already like looks like.
Oh yeah, will that pick me up from here?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Is it on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So lovely posture at the beginning. Really set the scene. It really set the scene of who you were, and possibly what you were going to do, as well. Yeah. Love all the sort of movements you made, particularly with the going back to the case. I think it was better, wasn't it, when we stuck that reference on.
Yeah.
Instead of all the, that business could have worked. I think the level 4s put that in, didn't they? I think it was a good choice. But I think if we had done that as an FMP and we had longer on it, we could have made that work. We could have made it work. But it just needed to have a lot more sort of, what's that?
That's like cost of time and all that sort of
That's
stuff.
right, yeah. But with practice, as I said, if an FMP, it wouldn't have been a problem at all.
Yeah.
Voice was lovely as well. I thought everybody did really well. At the accents, generally, I didn't think there was a problem with one accent from any of you, which was good. You knew where you went with the I can give change, take a change. What was the line?
Yeah, I can
make change. Yeah, and again, it's like with the Crucible, isn't it? It was getting your heads round eventually those, what I call that vernacular, which is basically the way that it was written and the way that people spoke back then. So you managed to all get it with the Crucible. You would have managed to get it completely if we did this as an FMP. But you knew and you reflected, and it was quite funny, wasn't it, when it happened? Yeah, you need a few laughs, don't you, in this world? And particularly on stage.
I was really proud of you when you got that in the actual show. In my head, I was like, come on, Ricky.
Thanks.
Yeah. Lovely interaction. Lovely interaction with Paris, of course, as Lady this time, wasn't it? And it was lovely. It was very. I remember watching it a few times, and I think I used the word very engaging. I was drawn into it, and that's the whole idea of theatre, isn't it? To just sit there, particularly as a director or a teacher, and just to be drawn into the scene. I'm always comfortable watching you in Paris together. You always look very comfortable on stage.
Yeah, I learned to get that, be comfortable with the actor now, because I feel like if I'm not comfortable with the person who I'm doing it with, I can't do it physically. So I think the best way to get comfortable with someone personally is to just be around that person. To hey, do you do this one-to-one or something like that? It's important to have that connection. If not, I don't think you can. And for the script work, I'm starting to.
Sorry, folks. I just need a voice note with Ricky. It's right, you didn't know.
As for the script stuff, I will admit, I feel like I've improved a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think. Back then, I used to be scripts work is a tough thing to do now. But I think I got to used to okay, if I spit it up, I think I'm fine.
Yeah.
And just repeat it over and over again, then I think I'm fine with it nowadays.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that was a real test doing the Crucible, wasn't it? When you had the, sort of the lead role basically in that one. And from there, you've just gone from strength to strength, haven't you? So nothing sort of bothers you too much anymore.
Not really.
Yeah. It's a new challenge, a new accent, a new character. It's the exciting thing about acting, isn't it?
I was even told by the audience as well that my accent was spot on. I was like, really? It actually was spot on. I didn't even think it was. I thought I was doing too much for a second. I said, no, apparently it was spot on. I said, oh, nice.
One of the difficult lines you had, and I've come across it before, acting in Orpheus Descending and also directing it in the past, is you sound like a foreigner.
Yeah, I did struggle on that one. Now that I think about it, I had to be like.
That's a constant
what
one.
nationality was a hard one as well, but what nationality?
That was the other one. Actually, probably that one more than the foreigner. What nationality are you? Yeah, because it's that breaking up of those syllables, isn't it?
It sounded like I was shouting it out.
Nationality.
What nationality are you?
That's
Seem
right.
like a foreigner.
What nationality? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, quite a bit in just that one word to say, isn't there? And then say it in the accent.
I feel like those were the two lines which it was hard for me to do. But
Yeah.
I think I got at the end.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You did. You did. So yeah, good performance, and you felt. How did you feel in the end? As you said, you were happy with it. You got some good
I
feedback.
think I'm really happy with it. Even my exit as well. I
Yeah.
didn't just walk away. When I gave the jacket to James, it was like, you are now my character.
And you
I
got around
did-
with it as well. Didn't
Yeah,
you?
I
like
played
that.
around with it as well when I did it. I could have just walked off and took my suitcase and hat, but I took my suitcase and I gave like a little nod to say like, that's respect or something like that, because I know
Yeah,
they do
noticed that one.
Yeah.
Noticed that one.
It's like a little respect. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just add it in because
Yeah.
it was my choice. I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I like that little nod that you did, and you're giving this character to you now. It's you are the Val that I was, and I like that.
But yeah, I'm really proud of myself.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.